Hi everyone, it's Jody from the Lexington Senior Center, and I'm here today with another quick, easy recipe for you to try while you're staying healthy at home. Today's recipe is really a how-to, and I'm going to show you how to do the tortilla hack that's been all over the internet. The tortilla hack is just a fun way to prepare and eat your food, and it's a great activity to do with your grandchildren. So let's get started. The main thing you need are the large size flour tortillas. Now make sure when you buy them that you get the flour tortillas and not the corn tortillas, or you'll have a mess on your hands because the corn tortillas don't fold as well as the flour ones. So what you're going to do is lay your tortilla down, and either with a pair of kitchen shears or with a knife, cut from the edge right to the center. And then you're going to sort of, in your mind, divide your tortilla into 4 quadrants. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're going to fill those quadrants with different ingredients. And I'm going to show you a couple ideas that I have, and I'm sure you'll be able to think of a lot of your own. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to make a breakfast tortilla. Now, make sure that when you start these, all of your ingredients need to be cooked. So you don't want to be adding any raw ingredients to these, because these will either cook quickly in your pan or else you can eat them at room temperature. So we're going to start with some bacon, and we're going to put that in the first quadrant. And then I've got some hash browns that are pre-cooked. And then we're going to add some scrambled eggs. And of course you can just fry an egg if you want to. And then I'm going to add a little bit of cheese. Now just a little tip, if you're going to use cheese or something that needs to melt, you're going to want to make sure you put it in the last little triangle there to make sure it melts. So then what you do is you just start folding up your tortilla. So you fold the first one over, fold, and then fold one more time. And then you have like a little pocket sandwich. Now sometimes your ingredients will fall out, but you just stuff them back in there. And I'm going to put this one in a pan because I want to heat it up. Make sure I have my cheese side down. And we're going to let that brown just a little bit. Now you can use a skillet, or if you have a panini press or a griddle, you can use that too. All right, now I'm going to show you another one. This one is a vegetarian one. And again, you can use whatever ingredients you like. So you cut it. And I'm going to start with some hummus. And I'm just going to spread that in the first quadrant. And then I'm going to use some lettuce, a little bit of tomato, and then I like cucumbers and pepper, so I'm going to add those. You can add sprouts, carrots, whatever you like. And then I'm going to sprinkle this too with a little bit of vinegar and oil dressing. Now this is Beano Original Submarine Dressing. It's really good. You can get it at Kroger's or Walmart. And just sprinkle a little bit of that on there for some extra flavor. And again, you just fold, fold, and fold. Now this one I'm not going to heat up. I'm going to eat it just like that. It's sort of like a wrap. And so that one's done. So you can see how easy this is. Let's check on our breakfast tortilla. You can see it's browning, and I just spilled everything out of there. But you just stuff it back in, and we'll let that brown on that side. Now, another one that's delicious and easy is a Mexican one. So we're gonna do it again. I'm gonna start this time with some refried beans. You can make your own refried beans, or you can buy them canned. I happen to buy these canned, but sometimes they can have a lot of sodium and fat in them. So if you make them yourself, which is pretty easy, you can really watch the fat and salt content. And I'm going to add a little bit of guacamole too, because I love guacamole. And then I'm going to add a little bit of chopped up lettuce and chopped tomato. And this is taco meat. Remember, you want to have your ingredients already prepped and cooked. You don't want anything raw in there. And then I'm going to end it with a little bit of cheese. And then once again, you just fold and fold and fold. And again, you can see how easy it is. And it's something fun I think that kids would really enjoy. So this one's done, and I'm going to bring this one over here. That's your breakfast tortilla, and we're gonna put the Mexican one in the pan and let that brown a little bit. Now, you can make sweet tortillas too, and this last one's really delicious. Now, for this one, I'm using cookie butter. Now, cookie butter is made from those delicious speculoos cookies that are from Belgium that they used to hand out on Delta Airlines. I don't know if they still do or not, but they mash those up and add some other ingredients, and it's like peanut butter, but it tastes like those delicious cookies. So I'm gonna use a little bit of that. Now you can use Nutella. A lot of people like Nutella, but I prefer this cookie butter. And I'm gonna spread that on there a little bit. In fact, I wanna spread a lot of it on there. And you can find this at Kroger sells this now, along with the cookies. And I think I've seen it at Walmart too. And then I'm gonna take, excuse me while I get a knife. And I'm gonna cut up a banana. And just put a few slices of banana on there. You can use any fruit you want, blueberries, raspberries. I'm using bananas and strawberries because I think that's a great flavor combination. And then the last thing I'm going to do is sprinkle a few chocolate chips on there. And then once again, you fold, fold, and fold. Now you got to be careful with the chocolate chips. I'm going to flip this one. You can see it's nice and brown. I'm going to go ahead and take that one out of there. So I can put my dessert one in. Now the dessert one, I'd probably turn down the heat a little bit because you don't want it real hard, but you do want it to get soft and melt those chocolate chips a little bit. So you'll just put that in there and let those chocolate chips melt. So you can see these are super easy recipe ideas. Great for kids, great for you. I hope you'll try them. I'm sure you'll come up with a lot of your own flavor combinations. If you do, let me know what you use. Put it down in the comments below. And I hope you try this out and stay healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.